I feel like an echo. Okay, we never heard an echo. Mocha, hey sissy. Welcome in. This internet here. I hope you're doing well. So good to see you. My Canadian sister. Let's go. Let's go. We winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. Hey, we winning. We winning. We winning. Let me get my pom-poms. We winning. We winning. I don't even know where they are. We winning. Hey, we winning. We winning over here. We ain't winning because I can't find my pom-poms, y'all. I don't know what I did with them. Oh, here they go. We winning. We winning. Hey, share the live out. Let me share it out. I didn't share it out. I'm telling you to share it out. Hold on. Music. Share the live. Share the live out. Let's go. Can you hear me, Mocha? Let me know if you can hear me. Hey. We winning. We winning. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. We winning, we winning, we winning. One more time. Woo, then we're going to get into it. Let's go. We winning, we winning, we winning. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We winning. It's Winning Wednesday. We winning. It's Winning Wednesday. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, Mocha. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo, we winning. Hey, we winning. We winning. Let's go. Come on. Come on. We winning. What's up, Tuber Chat? Oh my God. Hi, my friend. I was thinking about you. I know I'm coming to see you in Mocha this year in Canada. I'm coming up here. I could do a weekend trip up there. It's a couple of hours, you know. I can hop on a Friday and come up there, spend Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Don't play, don't play, don't play. Come on. We winning. Hey, we winning. Thank you for sharing it out. I'm going to stop the music in a minute, y'all. I'm streaming on Instagram and on YouTube. Hold on, let me stop the music. I don't even want to stop. This sounds so good. Hey. Woo. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Share the live out. I will tell y'all what we have going on. Please, if you're on YouTube, read the description box, read the chat. I think there's a box at the top. Read all that information. Hey, Sam, what's up? I just cut the music off. We were jamming up in here. But I do have a few things to tell you guys what we have going on. If you don't know, Tuba Chat, I don't know if you knew because I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't talked to you in a while. But I did lose my corporate job, but we know I work for Jesus, baby. I work for the Lord now. So we are going deeper into our speaking engagements, deeper into coaching. So if you are looking for coaching, I do group coaching, which is coming up in March. Is going to be a class. And we also do one-on-one coaching if you want. So please keep that in mind. If you're looking for a spirituality coach or a business coach, make sure you're DMing me. Also, I have some great information if you are an entrepreneur, but only for serious inquiries. It's not for everyone. Serious inquiries. If you want to know about this business that not me, I'm not doing, I'm a part of it. I'm going to be entering it. It's not a contest. It's like a class. It's a 12-week course, but they give you things as an entrepreneur, like they give you connections. They give you a lot of different things. If you're interested, DM me and we can talk about it. So that's for if you are a serious entrepreneur, okay? Also, guys, what we have coming up is we made 151 subscribers on Instagram. I told you I'm going to do a giveaway, so I might do that today. If we get 10 people in here, then I will do it today. Right now, we're at 5. We're at 3 on YouTube and 2 on Instagram. So share the live out. If we get to 5, I will do a giveaway on Instagram. The Kingdom Business Seminar. It is a business seminar. We have 6 amazing speakers. We'll be talking about a lot of things that has to do with business, like integrity, customer service, self-care, your mindset. We're going to be talking about so many things. We have 6 amazing speakers. And if you are interested in that, then go and get your ticket. You can register through my pin site website. It is in the description of this live on YouTube, and it's also in Instagram. So go and sign up, register, and you do not want to miss it. It is on February 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern. So if you're interested, get in now, get your ticket. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Hey, Sam, it is going to be amazing. Yeah, so we have a lot of great things going on, and I'll get into what I'm in particularly doing in the business in a little while. But I want you guys to bring in some more people, and then we can really, really delve into it. This way, I don't have to keep saying it over and over every time somebody comes in. So if you're able to, please share it out on Instagram for me. Please share it out on YouTube for me. And if you have shared out, thank you so much. But I just wanted to know, what is your win? What has been your win in these, 6 weeks? However many weeks we've been into 2025? Have you had any wins? If you did, tell me your wins, drop it in the chat, and don't forget to share this live out. So as soon as we get more people in, we will get started. But if you're here now, please make sure you're thumbsing up on YouTube and make sure you're sharing it out for me. I would really appreciate it. Okay. So y'all guys go ahead and share that out. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. Let me know when you shared it. I would appreciate it. Go ahead and share it. Go ahead and share it. And I'm just going to take a look on my YouTube and see what's here. Okay, so it says we have 3 on YouTube. I know sometimes people watches it on the TV, and that's awesome. But also, if you are over here on Instagram, please share it out. And if you're just coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Tuba Chat. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. I love you so much, Tuba Chat. I can't wait to see you in Mocha again. Like, you guys don't know when the weather breaks, because we know how Canada and upstate New York, we have like similar weather, and it's still cold here and it's snowing. I don't want to be in all that. I want to be where we're outside. So if you guys know, here we get snow up until, okay, so normally I would say up until late April. However, we have been known to be cold in May. We have had snow in April 8th. It snowed storm. So 2025, 2000. It snowed crazy. So definitely January, February, and March are our winter months. So I definitely try not to do too much around that time. But going into April, May, June, July, August, September, October is a little iffy. But then, yeah, after that, so from November till late April, I probably would not be traveling. So November, December, January, February, March, April, yeah. So 5-6 months of the year. Only because our weather on this end is a little bit treacherous, if I could say that. Okay, so we're gonna get started. If you are ready, drop ready in the chat. if you're ready, drop ready in the chat. And I'm going to go over some things that I have going on that I would love for you to be a part of. Okay. These are paid venues. These are paid venues. So I want to be honest and upfront with you. So if you are able to attend them, or you know someone who needs information on business, I'm going to go over what we're doing in our business seminar first. I'm going to go to that first. Okay. And then again, we're going to do a giveaway on Instagram in a little while. Hey, Miss Brooks. Hey, sis, how you doing? Hey, Kelly, how are you? Let me know your wins. Hey, Sonia, if you guys have wins and want to come up and tell me on Instagram or on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. We got 8. I told you once we get to 10 that I will do the giveaway on Instagram. So do me a favor, everybody that's in here. Now we got 9 in here. We need 1 more. Share the live out for me. Tell them to come on in here. Tell them to let me know what their wins are. It doesn't have to only be in business. It could be in your mindset. It could be in your life. If you have a win and you are wanting to share that, come on up. Let me get this information here for the Kingdom Business Seminar, because I want you to understand what we're doing. That is on February 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern via my website. It is a paid event. I want to be honest. And we're going to be talking about integrity in business, mindset, self-care, customer service. All right, y'all, we got 10. We're going to do the giveaway in a few minutes. Listen, if you are an entrepreneur, like, what are you doing in your business to keep that integrity, to keep that comeback feeling, right? And I'm going to tell y'all about something that I saw on, I think it was on TikTok. I was trying to find the video, and how a person who had a business, no, it was on Facebook, it was on Facebook, how I felt that it was inappropriate in their business style. We're going to talk about that, and then I want you to tell me what you think of it. So hold on. Let me bring up the Kingdom Business Seminar, because I want to give you guys some information and what you will receive as an attendee. We have 6 amazing speakers. Which I'm so proud of. And they are going to be talking to you about different aspects of being an entrepreneur. I'm trying to find the wording that I want for you guys. So if you have a win, drop it in the chat. I'm going to read it. I'm going to shout you out. Read it, and I'm going to shout you out. So the Kingdom Business Seminar, if you are a attendee, here is what you will get. As an attendee, you will get free gifts from the speakers. Every speaker is having a free gift giveaway, including me. A Q&A session with each speaker after they have spoken. You will have knowledge to become a kingdompreneur, entrepreneur, business owner, whatever you want to call it. You will participate in giveaways and activities. Yes, we will be having giveaways and activities. Also, you will get valuable networking connections. Y'all, it's going to be so great. So come in here if you're an entrepreneur and you want to connect with other ones. And links, this is a big one. I specifically will be dropping links in the chat, because I'm just the host. I'm not speaking. I mean, I'm going to say something, but I'm not speaking. There will be links in the chat for you to have as a grant. Listen, there are so many grants out here. But again, you have to do your own research on what the grant entails and how much you have to have and all that good stuff. But before we finish on this, I did want to say one more thing. If you are an entrepreneur, drop a 1 in the chat so I can tell you about a great thing that I am going through. And I think if you want to participate, it will be awesome. Okay. It's called a business shower. Okay. It's called a business shower. So I'm going to talk about that in 1 minute. But first, go and sign up and register for the Kingdom Business Seminar, February 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern via my website. It is linked in my bio here on YouTube, and it's also on Instagram. If you have questions, DM me. I'm going to read the chat in 1 moment. DM me, because we have a lot going on, and I want you to understand now is the time. If you're an entrepreneur, now is the time to start a business. Now is the time to go harder in your business. I could tell you listen, the way the world is going, you need to have something to fall back on. Okay. So we have 11 people in the chat. I'm going to read YouTube first, then we'll read Instagram, and then we're going to do a giveaway. We'll do the giveaway at 12:30. Somebody tell me when it's 12:30. So we got 4 minutes. let me know and I'll do the giveaway. So over here on YouTube, thank you, Tuber Cat. Thank you, Charlene. She said, keep winning, shining. Said, sis, don't we have a meeting today? I got to read my email. I think we have a meeting today. Love from background to you. Thank you. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate that. And since Tuber Chat gave me a super chat from Tuber Chat, let me show him some love. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, Tuber Chat, for that awesome super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, y'all, let's get started here. Okay, I think I said hello to everybody. We got 6 on YouTube, 6 on Instagram. So we got 12. So if you are on Instagram, thank you for subscribing and following me. We are at 151 followers that I saw before I got on. And I said, if we get to 150, I would do a giveaway. Okay. Now, it's very important that you pay attention. I will give you like 5 minutes in case you want to research. So it's going to be a $15 giveaway. You must have Cash App. Okay. You must have Cash App because I'm going to do it right now. If you don't have Cash App, then you're not going to be eligible to win unless you want to give it to someone else. Okay. So I'm going to read the chat first on Instagram, and then we're going to do a question that you have to answer to win the $15. Okay. So let me read who's in here. We have Mocha was the first one in. Thank you, sis. We got Sim in the building. Thank you, sis, for being here. We got Miss Kim Brooks, who is my supportive sister. Thank you for being here. We got Sonia of La Paz Imaging, who actually was a speaker at one of my other events. So shout out to you. Let me see who I'm missing. I know I saw somebody come in. Hey, small God. Let's go. Hello. Welcome in. How are you? La Paz said a win. Having a beautiful millionaire's mindset lunch and learn yesterday. Oh my goodness, y'all. Transparency. I was feeling a little bit down yesterday in the morning. And then I talked to a friend and they lifted me up. And then I went to Sonia's millionaire's mindset lunch and learn at 1:00 via Zoom. It made my day, and she knows this. I told her I really appreciate that, especially now with me losing my job and not having nowhere to go in the morning. Of course, I'm going harder in my business, but I'm also going to still be supporting you, those of you that follow me. So I thank you, Sonia. I really needed that. It's part of my self-care. Okay. So thank you, Sonia. I appreciate you, sis. Miss Brooks said, share the live with someone you want to win. Thank you, sissy. Yes. Tell me your wins in the chat. I'm going to share it. I'm going to speak it. Hey, Custom. How are you? Welcome in. Hey, your destination Kia. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, I see y'all one entrepreneurs. Praise and pom-pom. That's right, sissy. Hey, Deb. How you doing? Deb the counselor is one of the speakers in the Kingdom Business Seminar. So listen. So, Deb, you can't play. You can't play. You can't win the $15 because you are a speaker. So this is only for those who are not a speaker, but you must have Cash App. I'm getting ready to do the giveaway in a minute, in 1 minute, Let me just finish saying hello. Supportive Sisters, Tuesday, March 18th. Yes, Supportive Sisters, myself, Miss Brooks, Deb, who is the host, and Tanja of Phenomenal Cosmetics will be doing another one. If you missed the one last month, please go back to Deb's page and watch it. It was awesome. We got 12 people in here. Thank y'all for being here. Congratulations on a successful luncheon. Yes, it was beautiful. You're on a journey of rising. Thank you. I'm working while listening. Thank you, Customs. Okay. It is 12:30. We have 11 people in the building. I said once we got to 10. So this is for the Instagram followers. Not if you're a speaker. You cannot win. So here is the question. Are you ready? If you're ready, I need to see 2 readies and then we'll go. If you're ready, over here on Instagram, drop ready and I'm going to say the question. So again, you must have Cash App and I'm going to ask you a question. So you got to pay attention. I'm going to ask you a question and I need the answer. LaPaz said ready. Okay. One more ready and we're going to get started. We got 11 in the building. Thank y'all for being here. If you're on YouTube, drop it in the chat so I can say hello to you. Drop a green heart or say hi. Get out them bushes for you get poison ivy, baby. Come on in the room. Okay, we got ready from your destination. We got ready from O'Custom. We got ready from Sim. Ready from Oka. Here's the question. Jeopardy. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to count down from 10. The first answer that I see that's correct, it must be in full. So listen attentively. What date and time is the Kingdom Business Seminar? Go. What day and what time is the Kingdom Business Seminar? The first one I see will get a Cash App, and it must be Cash App. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come on. Let's see some answers rolling in. What day and time? Come on, Sim! Woo! Yes! February 22nd, 2025 at 2 p.m. Bow, baby! Y'all congratulate Sim. Y'all congratulate Sim. Sim, if you have Cash App, please send it to me in the DMs, and I will send it to you while we're on this live. Send me your link or your name or whatever you have on there. We just did a $15 cash giveaway, y'all, because Sim answered the question correctly. The question was, when is the Kingdom Business Seminar? Date and time. She put February 22nd, 2025 at 2 p.m. Yes, y'all. Congratulate her. Woo! Oh, she said no Cash App. Please give it to someone else. Let me know who you would like it to go to, Sim. You can pick from somebody in the chat. Let me know who you would like it to go to. Okay, over here on YouTube. What's up, Slim? What's up? How are you doing? What win do you have? I know you have that comic book. What win do you have? Drop it in the chat, or if you'd like to come up. Hey, Bud Files. Bud Files. Hold on, y'all. Let me give Bud Files some love. Hold on. Bud Files. Thank you. Bud Files has been with Elevate with Vern when I was Vern's Young Closet. If you know, you know. Don't ask no questions. I won't tell no lies. Bud Files. Bud Files has been with me, and I'm telling y'all, every time I go live on YouTube, they are one of the first ones in my chat. So Bud Files, big up to you. Thank you so much. Big up to you. Thank you, Bud Files. Thank you. Slim said, congrats to you. Sim, just let me know who you would like it to go to. Tuber Chat said, man. Oh, man. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Charlene. Sure, I'll come up. Okay, hold on, Slim. Let me drop the link. Okay, if you have a win, let me know so I can shout you out. Let me finish reading this. Your destination said, lovely. Mocha said, please and thank you at Sim. LaPaz said, have an amazing day, everyone. Hold on. If you said something in between, I don't see it. Have an amazing day. Thank you, LaPaz. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you. So I'm waiting for Sim to tell me who she would like it to go to. Just let me know. Mocha says, Sim girl, thank you, but same. No, I know y'all them islanders, baby. We gotta work something out. I mean, I don't know what money order is the only other way I can think. Look, don't play with me. But money order is the only other way that I don't know what other kind of money that the islands take. Because I know Mocha's in Canada, and I don't. She don't have Cash App or they don't have Cash App there. And then I know Mocha is in Sim is in the islands. So let me know. Yep, no Cash App, Custom. They don't. I don't know what the money thingy is. But Sim, we'll work it out. Just DM me and we'll figure it out. Okay. So, but congratulations for winning that. And the reason she won, y'all, is because I made 151 subscribers on my new Instagram. If you're not connected to me, go on over there. It's Elevate, ELEV8 Vern. Okay. I had to get a new page because Instagram was bugging. They said I posted something me? Inappropriate? She said PayPal. Okay, we can work it out. Oh, turn your I hear feedback, son.
Oh, you got feedback?
Yeah. I don't know if you have another mic on.
No, I just
okay. Say something now.
Testing.
Okay, that's better. I don't know what happened, but it was like coming back.
What Elevate.
What's up?
Elevate with Verne. Hey.
Yep, hold on one moment. Charlene says she just paid off debt, y'all. Grateful for that win. Listen, that's a win. Woo! That is a win. That is a win. I know she's gone. What? Okay, I was reading what they said there. There's no feedback. There is a feedback. Yeah, I think it's done now because now I don't hear it. Yeah, all good. So what's up? We got Slim up here on the chat. If y'all don't know, he is someone that helped me with some of my logos and some of my things that I had. Y'all know, y'all see the cheerleader. That was from him. He also helped me with what do you call it? The background for YouTube, the banners. So listen, if you need a graphic artist, he also has comic books. So I'm gonna let him tell us what wins do you have for this year. I know we've been in about 6 weeks, but we're still winning. What have you had? And hey, Legendary, so go.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's your man Slim Jim going for aka the GOAT King of America, back in the building with the Booski compound, baby. What's going on, for many blessings and love, and congratulations on 150 followers on your new Instagram page. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Instagram for screwing up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get together IG, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how Meta be doing, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the elevation in 2025.
And that ain't gonna stop us. We're gonna still keep going. Don't slow us down. All gas, no brakes in 2025.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My theme this year is to thrive in 2025. That's the thing, to thrive in 2025, to survive in 2025, to be alive in 2025. And also I have a live stream series this year live in 2025. Each and every day I'm going live on YouTube for at least an hour. You know what I'm saying? I got that live stream series going on. Plus today is day 1800 of my daily vlog series, Diabetes and I, that I've been doing since March the 4th of 2020. I'm also the co-founder of UGI Studios, where we got the book right here, Jelly Bean Dream, issue number 1, which is about the adventures of a millennial woman from the Atlanta area who goes on different adventures throughout the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? Issue 1 is out. You can get
Galaxy of Atlanta.
Yep, they're right. You feel me? That part. And also got this book right here, Dreamcatcher, which is a one-shot book featuring characters from Jelly Bean Dream, created by myself, and Body Jumpers, a web series created by Alex Fernandez. Awesome book right there, along with the Jelly Bean Dream anthology. You can get all 3 of those books either digitally or physically. You know what I'm saying? We just talk about manifesting greatness each and every day on my channel, and that's what we do in life. You know what I'm saying? Manifesting greatness, maintaining greatness, and motivating others to be great. You know what I'm saying? On that spiritual level, on that emotional level, on that mental level, on that physical level, on that financial level. That's how we get down with it. You dig?
Period.
So all day, every day, the Booski compound, we stretch out far and wide. My people are known as the GOAT Nation. You know what I'm saying? If you come to my side, you are citizens of the GOAT Nation. And that's how we all connect together, from the Booski compound to the GOAT Nation to everybody in between. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we rocking out here. You know what I'm saying? We spreading that positive vibe. We spreading that greatness. You feel me? That's how we get down with it. Shout outs to my girl Vern. Shout outs to my niece, who has, been here for the past 3 years and 2 days since her incident. She was shot in the head on the 2nd of February back in 2022, and she's still here. My niece Paris, with 2 R's, hashtag Paris Strong. Shout outs to my sister Latanya, who's still, holding it down for her daughter, my niece, and my niece's 3 kids, Dexter, Drew, and Lou. Drew is about to be 13 years old on the 25th.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Dexter is a junior in high school, and Dallas will be 9 in May. These chicks getting old. Ain't getting old. Dexter, he just this past weekend, him and his team placed 2nd place in the championship. He's on the wrestling team, and he's on the football team as well.
All right. But how my sis doing, Tanya?
Hey, big sis doing good. Big sis doing good. You know what I'm saying? Making it do what it do. She asks about you all the time. She keep on saying, hey, Vern, better remember when she get ready to go to them parties, she got to invite me.
Now, hold on. Since he let the cat out the bag, I was going to still mention it. We got 9 people in the building between YouTube and Instagram. If you are in the Georgia area, and y'all don't quote me, but I know it's Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama. I'm missing a state. Kentucky. There's another state around Georgia. What am I missing? Alabama,
Mississippi, Tennessee.
Well, any of those states around there, because your girl will be there in May. It is a secret location. You do have to register. It is a small fee to attend, but you're going to be getting food, games, an awesome place. And I have 2 places right now. I'm still narrowing it down to 1, but I'm leaning more toward 1. But it will be in a secret location. If you are there, please come out. You do have to register. It will be cut off at 40 people. So when I post it, I will be letting you know. I'm probably going to post it at the end of February. Just give everybody time. It's not a lot of money, but you still have to pay because I have to come out of pocket to pay this. I'm paying this off of the Elevate with Vern side. So anyway, there is a fee. You have to pay. You're going to have food, games. The place is beautiful. It is just going to be awesome. I'm going to meet a lot of content creators, and I'm going to be meeting 4 of my cousins. 2 of them I haven't met yet. So you guys know I met Adrian, who I love, 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 love. I met Angela, who I love, 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 but she's in South Carolina, so I don't know if she's coming. That's it, South Carolina, North Carolina. So I have a cousin, Deshay, who lives in downtown Atlanta. He just moved from one place to the other. I just talked to him the other day. And then I have another cousin. Her name is Anna. She's in Atlanta. So all my family is down there. So between the family and my content creators,
Told you you're going to be finding your family. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that?
Hey, lovable. So y'all, keep your eyes and ears open. And I hope everybody can attend that. I know that's in the Georgia area. Off the top of my head, I know 10 people really like that. All right. So please, if you're able to come, make sure you go and register. And we got 12 people in the building. Okay, 8 on Instagram, 4 on YouTube. Drop those 8s in the chat. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun and family. It's going to be love and light. Y'all know how I do. So please, I would love for you, if you're in the Georgia area, Florida, all that area states, come on out, see a girl. Let's have some fun. And hey, you never know, when it's over, we might go somewhere else, right? But this place, there's a fee to attend, so I have to pay. So this is why I'm making it a payment. Plus, I got to get there, all this good stuff. So come on out. I hope everybody can come. I'm so excited. Hey, Legendary, I'm so excited for that. I told y'all, even though I'm not working, I'm working for Jesus right now, but I do have 2 engagements. One was in Dubai. One was in India. One is a magazine article. It's supposed to be out this week. I just messaged the person. So if it's not out, what's today? Wednesday. It'll probably be out by Friday. I will let y'all know when that comes out. And I will be speaking at a local school. It's called the Citizenship Academy. And I will be speaking for 28 speakers in 28 days for Black History Month, y'all. Come on now. Listen, the world still keeps going. Just because I ain't got no job, that don't mean the world got to stop.
No. You still got a job. It ain't a 9-to-5 job. You still got a job.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? You still got a job, got a purpose. So while you are in between your 9-to-5s, don't let that deter you from what your purpose is, what your job really is, because that's just the job is temporary. You know what I'm saying? Like you are going to be who you're going to be, regardless of where you're working at for other people. You know what I'm saying? That is a situation that, you know what I'm saying, you at the end of the day you can't control, because I tell people all the time, and I hate to say it like this, but I mean, hey, when you die, they gonna replace you real quick. They ain't gonna sit up there and be like, oh, build a statue for you, pay your family for the rest of their lives after you're gone. They ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that is a blessing right there, because they gave you your life back. They gave you your life back to give you some more time to do what you really love to do. But but I always ask this question all the time to people, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had all the money in the world or had access to unlimited money, what would you be doing right now? Obviously, nobody won't be going to go clock in to work unless you love your job, unless you love doing what you do already. Other than
the only job I love that much is talk about Jesus. That's it.
That part, and he is the way.
I can do all day, but
that is all. He is nice.
Corporations, and they fail and they close, and it's the people on the other end that's been there for years that get it, and now you get unemployment. Unemployment can't match your 6-figure paycheck, right. Your 6-figure salary. Now you got to go from 6 figures to 3. I know it's 365 in Georgia to 500 in New York. What is that going to do? I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful, but so your mindset. This is why I talk about mindset. Your mindset has to shift from being an employee, and I need you to drop some fire emojis and green hearts and all that stuff when I say this, to being an entrepreneur. You got to shift your mindset from being an employee that works 9 to 5 for somebody building their dream to you building your dream as an entrepreneur. Drop that in the chat, y'all. Let's go. Drop some green hearts, fire emojis, because listen, we got 8 in the building again. Drop those 8. If y'all not feeling what I just put down, something ain't right. We cannot keep thinking like that. We should not have to always depend on the government. Depend on you. Depend on God. Trust God that he's going to make a way.
Because there's so many people out here, especially, in the climate that we're in now, with the new leadership, everybody is running around like headless chickens. You know what I'm saying? Like when your foundation is God, nothing can shake that. You know what I'm saying? Remember who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Say that again, bro.
You are a celebrity. You are. God knows your name already. God knows your name. The creator of all knows your name already. So you know what I'm saying? When you understand that, when you have yourself in the mindset of that, nothing can shake you. Nothing can shake your foundation. That's not to sound conceited. That's not to sound vain. That's just to sound. That's just to be aware of who you are. The affirmation, the confirmation of who you are. You ain't got to second guess who you are when God is already on your foundation. You are a child of God, and you're going to continue to manifest greatness in your life. And then the goal was to maintain that greatness. And then after you did all that, guess what? You can motivate others to be great. And that's why Vern changed her name to Elevate with Vern. You feel me? Because she knew that she had to come up out of her junk closet of all the junk, had to get rid of all the junk, and she had to elevate herself. You feel me? And that's what she did.
And your mindset, right? We got junk in our mindset. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? Woe is me. We got to get out of that. We have to literally shift our mindset, like for real, especially now, especially if you look like me. If I look like I could be your sister, your mama, your cousin, anybody in your family, you got to shift this. Because if you don't shift this, you're going to stay stuck. And right now with all this, and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be honest. Was I a DEI hire? I have no idea. But I know I was the only one that looked like me and the only one that got let go. 2 and 2 equals 5 every day, don't it?
Wow. 1 plus
and
1.
I was the longest one there.
Oh, that's...
You figure that out. I ain't going to put no thoughts in your head, but I'm just telling you how I feel.
Well, so I already know the thought on that.
Like you said, when God is the foundation, we're not worried about that. Okay, exactly. That is done. What's next, God? What do you have next in store for me? Where's the next level we're going to? God is literally elevating us. Listen, some of us are going to get the red carpet treatment. Some of us are going to have that first class. They're gonna be like, yes, can I help you? Here's the champagne. Come on in. We're gonna be treated like royalty because we are.
God just took you out of the employee zone and he's getting ready to put you into the employer zone. You feel me? He's getting ready to put you into the employer zone. You feel me? That's what's getting ready to happen. He said, hey, you can't be an employer still being an employee. So let me go ahead and give you this grace period right here so you can get it together. And learn how to, employ folk, because, that's what you're doing. First and foremost, if you watching this video right here, whether you hear in the live stream or you hear in the, replay, way back in the playback, Maybach, as I say, you are being employed already. You are being employed for greatness. That's what you're being employed for. You're being employed for greatness. You're being employed for elevation. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, this live right here is to motivate y'all to stand up on your own merit. Stand up on your own merit. And remember, as I just already said, your foundation of God, your godly foundation that don't move. You know what I'm saying? Well, God is your foundation.
It don't move.
You ain't in quicksand no more. You was in quicksand a minute ago, but then once you stepped on that godly foundation, you good. You good. Who gonna shake that? Who gonna shake God? Who gonna shake God? Who gonna check God? You know what I mean?
Who gonna check him, boo? Who gonna check him, boo? Nobody.
They ain't getting checked. No matter how much the devil try to throw at you, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, he you know, if you fall for the banana in the tailpipe, you fall for the banana in the tailpipe. But guess what? Don't stay stuck in that mode. Don't stay stuck in that mode and rise up above that. Elevate. You feel me? Go away and manifest that greatness in your life. Because remember, I continue to say manifest greatness because remember this, y'all. You can manifest anything. Bad crap, good stuff. You can exactly. You already know how Vern do manifest that ish. So you got to be focused on what you are manifesting, because if you are manifest, you can manifest anything. And a lot of people manifest bad stuff, manifest bad juju on them. Be like, oh, this ain't gonna be no good day. I ain't gonna do this. You manifesting it. You bringing it to the head. You thinking about all
speak what you seek until you see what you said. If you speak negative, that's what's gonna happen. If you speak positive, that's what's gonna happen. Hold on, death and life is in the power of the tongue. Hold on, Slim. Charlene said, Lord, laugh out loud, Slim. And this is something else she said. She said, our mindset is paramount to the quality of our life.
You already know the most healing Charlene Hill. You already know, my sister. You already know how it is. You already know. You know what I'm saying? It starts with here, you know what I'm saying? And it comes out to here, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, like when my situation happened with me, when I almost died 5 years ago, I knew I had to change up, either change up or just keep on eating the way I was eating and just die. But I wasn't ready to die, and I was ready to daggone live each and every new day to the fullest. And you know, here we are still here, even from last October, getting hit by a dump truck. I was like, hey, I gotta still be here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, God putting me in position to stay here. And so I'm gonna do what I can with this life while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? To keep on pushing forward, to keep on manifesting greatness and maintaining that greatness. I'ma sound like a broken record when it comes to being great, because that's what we all are. We are ghosts, baby. We are ghosts. You know what I'm saying?
Even when we go in through certain situations, you know, I'm always going to see the good in it. Even when TikTok was down, I'm telling you, I was not even stressing TikTok. When they said it was going down and then it went down, I did not miss it. You know why? Because I had other things that I could focus on, right? Mm-hmm. So I focused on YouTube, I focused on Facebook, I focused on Instagram, Clubhouse, the thing I told you about, the fan base. You know, you have to learn how to pivot. You have to learn how to shift in life. Life is this, ups, down, ups, down. You have to be flexible. Because look, I got up that day thinking I was going to work and everything was good. I get in there at 4 o'clock after I lay other people off, then I get laid off. Like, how this happened? When I tell you blindsided, but you know what? When you stand on the foundation of God, like my brother just said, nothing can shake you. All of the ground is sinking sand. But baby, I stand on the solid rock of Christ. You got to know who you are and whose you are. And like you said, you have to manifest this. We have to speak this into existence. Yes, I don't have a job, but baby, there are still jobs coming in. It might not be from the 9 to 5, but what God has for me is for me. Period.
That part.
And nothing can stop that. We got 10 in the building. We just did a giveaway on Instagram. Thank y'all for being here. If y'all not following my boy Slim, follow him. I want to read what Charlene said. She said, if you can change your mindset, you can change your life. Period.
Straight up.
This is why Charlene, myself, and Slim, and a lot of you others, you know, we say God first, and then we say what we can do. You will never hear me say I'm a man-made woman or I'm a self-made millionaire, because I'm not. I'm nothing without God, period.
Right.
That's why when people say, I'm self-made, I made this myself. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And Charlene also said, we got to put in the work to listen. We got to put in the work. It's a lot that is at work to keep our mind a certain way. It's not easy at times, but it's possible. And this goes back to your circle. Again, the Booski Compound, Slim's group, Charlene's group, Phenomenal group, all of these different places, right? I'm only hanging around you if you positive. Because if you talking that negative, baby, I can't be there but a hot minute and I'm gone. Because guess what? You sit in the barbershop long enough, you won't get a haircut. If you around negativity, guess what's going to happen? It's going to pour off to you. So why not be around positivity and let that pour? I'd rather pour love and happiness than to pour, oh, you ain't never going to have this. No, oh, you live this. No, we have to learn that we have everything we need within us. God gives us everything we need. When you cut yourself, you don't really need to go to the doctor to get stitches. If you put some salve on it and you wrap it, guess what's going to happen in about a week? It's going to scab over, and guess what? Your skin going to be back. God already has the healing properties within us. Your mindset. God already gave you the healing properties inside of your mind. You have a choice to speak life or to speak death.
That part.
If you see a child and you tell a child you can be anything you want, you can grow up to that child is going to be like, yo, I could do anything. But if you speak down and nasty, same thing. The child is going to be like, oh, I can never do nothing. Why do you think we have adults that think they will never be nothing? They can never have a house. They can never have a car. They'll never. What about if you shifted that? I am intelligent. I am beautiful. I am smart. I can be an entrepreneur. I can own a home. I can be a millionaire. I can own what about if you shifted that and started speaking that every day? You're gonna say, yo, this is real. Right? You're going to say this is real. Hey, CRP fans, what's up? Hi, how's the family? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. But listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all, we have to definitely get our mind set and get our set mind, especially in this day and age, especially with the economy and everything that's going on. I just saw in the news and I really don't understand what they're saying because I haven't really been up on it. I was like really into that plane crash thing that really, really affected me. But the egg thing, I eat eggs, but I don't normally go out and buy eggs like that. But so I guess there's an egg shortage.
Yeah, it's something going on.
Anybody know anything about that? Is there an egg shortage?
I need to become an egg dealer.
What'd you say?
I said I need to become an egg dealer because I don't really eat eggs like that. So I need to become an egg dealer.
Listen,
hey.
Listen. Yeah, I saw it this morning. I was walking past the TV and I saw them said egg shortage and people are looking for eggs. And I'm like, again, if you get distracted, right? It's nothing but a distraction. What about if you say, okay, so there's no eggs, I can change and eat something else. Right? Exactly. If you love eggs so much, get you some chicken. Start making like little things like this really is important. If you are like, I need eggs, start you some. If you're able to get chickens in your area, because I know you can't have chickens everywhere, but if you're in that part of the state where you can have chickens, why don't you start your own chickens? Like if that's really what you want to do, right? You have to understand that you have to be the one to be the change. You have to make the change you want to see. So speak life into others. Do right by others. And guess what? It will come back to you. It will always come back to you. I know the world says you reap. I mean, the world says karma. I say you reap what you sow. What are you sowing? Are you sowing into good ground? Are you really helping people? Are you spreading the word? Are you doing good? Because you are sowing that, you are going to reap that. Somebody's going to come to you and be like, yo, let me pour into your business. Let me help you out. Let me do this. So on that note, I'm going to see if Slim has anything else before we go in. And I'm going to tell you guys about the business shower. If you are an entrepreneur and you really, really want to hear this, okay? This is for serious inquiries only. Okay, so I'm being honest. This is for serious inquiries only. Okay, I'm turning the floor over to Slim. What do you want to say? What do you want them to know about you, and how can they reach you?
Hey, y'all can reach me here on my channel, Slim Jim Longfoot. You know what I'm saying? In my description, you can see all my links there on my link tree. Right now, as I'm talking, day 1800 of my daily vlog series is premiering right now at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to come on through as we talk about what we are going to be expecting for the next 100 days from 1800 to 1899 and how we can just continue to elevate ourselves and manifest greatness in our lives, manifest greatness, maintain that greatness, motivate others to be great. I'll be live also later on today at 3 p.m. on my channel for day 36 of live in 2025. Because today And think about this also. My favorite number is 7, y'all. Today's date is 2525. In case y'all didn't know that, 2525 is today's date. February the 5th, 2025. 2525. We here, baby. We manifesting these 7s. We manifesting this greatness in our life, and we're gonna.
We got 7 in here right now. We got 5 and 2.
Hey, you feel me? 7 in the building. 25, baby. 25. So that's how we doing it, baby. We up in this thing, making it do what it do and does what it does. I appreciate you all for checking, you know what I'm saying, checking out Vern, you know what I'm saying, being here for Vern and listening to her messages of elevation, because guess what? We're gonna keep on making it do what it do. And you already know what it is, Vern. You know I love you, and so you make sure you hit me up anytime.
Oh yeah.
Y'all feel free to come on through and make it do what it do. I see Sexy Trees 1408 over there in the building on my channel. Once again, stay blessed up. Ain't nothing but love. That's what we're gonna keep on spreading as we thrive in 2025, y'all. We thrive in 2025.
Yes. Thank you so much, Slim, for stopping up. Y'all make sure y'all follow him. Drop your information in the chat. If you just say hello, they can see it too, and then they can connect with you. But I want to shout out Charlene and CRP Films. I don't know if Tuber Chat is still here, but if anybody wants to come up and say anything, you are more than welcome to. We're talking about mindset. We're talking about wins. Please let me know. You can come up. I will drop the link. CRP, if you're still here, or Charlene, let me know. And over here on Instagram, what's up, Song and Step? I see you came in. What's up, O Customs? What up, Cakes by the Pound? Denise in the building. So we are talking about definitely the mindset, right? And how that works when you're going through something. Are you still being positive, even in the situation that seems like this is not going to work out? What am I going to do, right? We have to, and I love how Slim said that. He said you have to have that firm foundation of God. You got to be rooted by the anchor of Christ. You have to be rooted by the anchor of Christ. You have to carry that with you wherever you go. So what? You lost your job. So what? You got a pink slip. So what? You losing your house. So what? What's next, God? Don't you know that he can take you from the pit to the palace? He can take you out of that situation where you're in the fire, and he will be a fourth man. And guess what? You will come out unsinged, no burn, nothing. Actually, come out a little bit better. You can be in the belly of the beast and still come out better. Greater is coming. Slim over here on Instagram. Thank you. Greater is coming. Thank you. Continue to elevate, man. But listen, greater is coming. And what that means is, if you are appreciating the small things, he will make you ruler over bigger things. What does that mean? That means if you appreciate the $5, $10 that you have, and like, all right, Lord, I know I got to get butter, eggs, milk, cheese, whatever, right? And you're like, I'm going to go to the store and this is all I have, but Lord, I'm going to believe you that I'm still going to be able to fill my tank. And you go to that store, that may be somebody that said, let me bless you. Here's $100. They don't even know you. Said, something told me to bless you. And I just took money out the ATM and I never take this out. And it was the Holy Spirit. Because God will use your enemies to bless you. God will use strangers to bless you. God will have other people come up to you and be like, I don't know what it is, but something is telling me to hear. That's the Holy Spirit. It works in your favor. It works out for your good. We got 8 people in the building. Drop those 8. It works out for your good. If you're in here, drop an emoji in the chat. A heart, a fire emoji, anything, something positive. Dancing ladies, drop something in the chat. Come on, Song and Step. It does. So we have to stop complaining and stop worrying. We're human. It's going to happen. I'm not saying you're never going to worry. I'm not saying you're never going to have a day where you're like, oh my goodness, I don't. Yes, you're going to go through that. You're human. However, you can't stay stuck. Come on, somebody. Put that in the chat. You can't stay stuck. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but you can't stay stuck on stupid. You can't stay stuck in that situation. Even me. Yesterday, I told you, yesterday I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I can't get a hold of unemployment. I can't do this. Da, 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 da. And I was like, stop. Breathe. Take a couple of deep breaths. So wait a minute. Do you know who you are? Do you know whose you are? You are a child of God. You are a servant Woman of God, come on, you can't stay stuck. Come on, you can't stay stuck. Romans 8:28. Come on, Song and Step. You can't stay stuck. When people get in depression and they stay there, what do? Usually, I say within 24 to 48 hours, they're no longer here on this earth because they got stuck in that hole and couldn't get out. Now, will you go through days when you're sad? Absolutely. But baby, let me tell you something. I was Daniel in the fire. I was in that. And God brought me out. We got 8 in the building. Did I think I was never going to make it out? I did. But thank you, Lord, that he sent people to help me. And this is how God will do for you. Whatever situation you're in, job loss, car loss, no food, no money, and it looks like doom and gloom. Let me tell you about the God that I serve. Let me brag on the Father that loves me. Let me tell you about that Daddy who you cannot underestimate. Come on, Song and Step. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and no tongue that speaks evil or rises up against you. It's a dud. D-U-D. Don't underestimate Daddy. Hey, Jay Wilson, don't underestimate what the Father can do. He can turn it around for you. You can think you don't have no money, and God say, go to the mailbox. People are like, why am I going to the mailbox? There's nothing in there. And I got a video. I just seen a girl say something like that. And I'm like, that's nothing new. That has happened to me plenty of times, and I've told y'all this. And I just said, girl, praise God, because that was nobody but God. She said her car was getting ready to get repossessed in like 10 minutes. And God told her to go check the mailbox. She had 2 checks in there. More than a listen. When mama ain't around, daddy ain't around, your spouse ain't around, your kids ain't around, your best friend, your job, when ain't nobody around, that man, the Father that sits high and looks low, he'll never leave you.
Nope.
He'll never leave you. I've been there. And I'm not ashamed to say it. When my kids ate meals, 5 course, and I had to eat beans and rice. Sometimes I only ate bread and butter. I ain't gonna lie. I used to live in the projects of Brooklyn, New York. I was po, P-O. I wasn't even poor. I was po. No pot to piss in and no window to throw it out of. But God, I live in a 5-bedroom colonial. Don't tell me what the Father that I serve won't do. The housing crash was in 2008. I bought my house in 2009. I started my job in 2007. I wasn't there quite 2 years yet. I was making $13 an hour. $13. Yeah. Oh, a girl thought she was balling. Yeah. $13. But I got a house. Tell me that the Father that I serve won't hide you in the valley and keep you from the rain, and he will open up doors when man says it's impossible. God said everything is possible with him.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is possible with him. That's the God that I serve. I serve a God of a second chance. Y'all heard Keisha come on the, well, those of you that's in the Kingdom Warriors, Keisha came on there. She told her story. If you didn't hear it, y'all missed it. But she told a beautiful story. And let me tell you, God is shining on that woman. I'm getting ready. It's getting ready to cut off on Instagram, but I'm going to come right back. I don't know why they only give me an hour now, but I'm going to come back. So if it cuts off, just give me like 3 seconds and it'll be back on. Okay. But listen, Keisha, I'm telling y'all, her story was amazing. Okay. It got 10 seconds. Let me cut this off. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to play some music for y'all while we wait. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Let me post this one. Let's go. We winning. Hey, we winning. Woo! We winning. I can't wait to come to Atlanta, man. I'm like fired up. Like,
hey, you already know what it is. We're gonna have a most awesome time. We're gonna have
never been.
Time. You feel me?
Yes. Woo! Once we get 3 more people on Instagram, we're gonna get started. Let's go. Welcome back, your destination daycare. Welcome back. Let's go. We winning. We winning. Hey, we winning. We winning. We winning. Let's go. Woo. Let's go. Hey. I might need a DJ. I'm trying to see if I can get somebody, but I gotta reach out to them again. Their schedules and my schedule is off. But I do need a DJ playing some music. But listen, we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be really good. I'm so excited to just be, again, getting to meet my family that I've never met, and just getting to see Adrian again, and Eat to Live, and you, and me, and I, we got and Carrington, we got a lot of people in Atlanta. Marcy, I told you I could think off the dome like 10 people already in Atlanta, so I'm super excited. Let me pause this. Listen, God is moving, even in this. Let me tell you, the God that I serve is a miracle he's a miracle worker, a way maker. Hey, Coach AGCV, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Listen, we're talking about our mindsets. We're talking about winning season. We're talking about not giving up. We're talking about keeping on going. Like, you got to keep going through that mud and that quicksand. It want to pull you down, baby. You keep on going. And I love telling this story. Thank you, Lovable, for coming back. One more person. We're gonna keep the story of the eagle. So an eagle flies high, but there's a crow. The crow could be anybody in your family, your co-workers, your job. The crow could be anything that's holding you back. So I need y'all to hear this. So the crow is on you. You're the eagle. This is the crow. This is everything that's trying to push you down. And as the eagle is soaring, the crow is still pecking, but the eagle not mad. The eagle not upset. The eagle is like, I know what is for me is for me. The eagle is soaring and soaring. Once the eagle, y'all better follow me, gets to a height of elevation, the crow has to fall off because the crow don't have oxygen. The crow can't breathe. The crow can't go with you, eagles, to how high you're soaring. Because once you get to that elevation, the crow got to fall off. Do y'all understand? Y'all are eagles. Do y'all see how I told you that story? As a crow is crowing outside my window, crow, get up out of here, because, baby, you can't go where I'm going. You can't go to the heights. Literally, there's a crow crowing, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear it, and it's crowing loud. But God. But God.
Elevation.
That's the God we serve. The elevation. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Yo, it's soaring real loud. They're crying really loud. When you have that mindset of, yo, I'm gonna make it. And I know it's a Kendrick Lamar song, and you might have to help me. What did he go? What's that song he got? I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Not like us. The other one. We gonna be all right. Do you hear me? We gonna be all right. When you have that mindset of, yo, I'm gonna be all right. Because I'm telling you, when I left my job, they was like, oh my God, what are you gonna do? Do you have another job? No, I wasn't planning on leaving. So no, I don't have another job. You pulled the rug from under me. But I'm gonna be all right because I am a Christian woman and I serve a faithful Father who has never let me down. Never. Losing a job, okay, baby, I've been through worse. I've been through living in the project where people were getting shot and killed, and I was on the elevator and got off and nobody bothered me, crossing the rooftop. And the next morning we wake up with Christmas toys, and it was like, oh my God, did you see all those people that got robbed on the roof? I'm like, we just crossed that last night, nothing happened. Tell me, when you got a fiery head to protection, can nothing happen to you? But you got to believe that you serve a mighty God and that he hears you. Stop playing with him. Stop sleeping on him. Stop putting him in a box. Go ahead, son.
They want you to be crying and sobbing and like, oh no, why y'all firing me? Blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, I mean, if you didn't believe in God, if you didn't believe that, you know, you was on solid foundation, on that godly foundation with him, then yeah, you would have been panicking. You would have been, you know what I'm saying, running around like a headless chicken. But that ain't who you are as a child of God. That ain't who you are when you know you have a godly foundation. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a shock to your sister, because like it had you thinking like, oh, it was like that. So it was just like, hey, cut you off or just like that. Well, all right, bet. So next time y'all see me, if I allow y'all to see me again, you gonna see so much better, because when you serving God, when you got God on your side, everything is only gonna get better. And like I said,
against you.
Exactly, nothing is against you. And like I said earlier, he said, okay, it's time. Your time as an employee is over, and it's time for you to be an employer. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? You are right now an employer, and your first employee is yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so you are going to tell yourself to go venture out and go do the things that you need to do to expand on your business of yourself.
And you got to trust that the decisions that you make are going to be successful. But guess what? Even if you fail, that's still a part of growth. Because guess what? You got to get told no. You have to get rejection in order to know what works. Like my logo. I think I worked with Big Daddy Big Gaming on that logo for like 2 weeks. In my head, I knew what I wanted. But on paper, I was like, no, that ain't it. So we had to finagle and move things and add things. But listen, when you know that, dang, I failed 20 times, but I only need one yes. And y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all know, hey, Mocha, welcome back. If y'all know, Chris Gardner is the movie that Will Smith played in called The Pursuit of Happiness. And he had the bone density machine. And he was at a job and he got laid off, and his girlfriend, wife left him, and he had the kid, which was Jaden, his son. And they were living in the shelters. They were living in the back rooms at the train stations, at the bus stations. They were eating, you know, basically almost out of the garbage. They would go to the shelter. They missed it, everything. He said, I just need one yes. He took it to all these places. He got to know, he got to know, he got to know. Door closed in his face here, door closed in his face here. But one man said, wait. Isn't there a guy who has this bone density machine? And they said, yeah. They said, find him. So they had to find him because, you know, he wasn't living in his car no more. He was basically in the street. He lost his car, everything. I think his car got towed. I got to watch the movie again because the movie was so good. When I tell you it left an impression on me, that right there about the mindset. He knew in his heart.
That's what he should
have wanted. If he got one yes, and he got that one yes, the person found him. He said, come in, let me see what you got. He showed them, and he was like, I could do some tweaks and stuff. You know, he had the money, the funding to do it, and they was like, yeah, you got it. He did it. The machine was beautiful till this day. Y'all can Google him. Chris Gardner. I think he might be 79, 80. He might be a little bit older, but he's worth millions. I mean, like 70, 80 million dollars because of that one bone density machine, because he believed in him. His mindset was set on winning, and he did it. And him and his family, they made it. So no matter what you're going to do, hey, Miss Brooks, we just finished talking about the pursuit of happiness. You have to keep going and have that pursuit of happiness. Have that pursuit of you can still make it. Hey, geeky girls, welcome in, beautiful. That you can do this and you will get through this. Yes, we are winning. And let me tell you, all he needed was one yes. We got 6 in the building. One yes. And that changed the trajectory of his entire life. One Yes, because he believed in him. He knew that God gave him that idea and that invention. It might have took a year, 2 years, 3 years. I can't remember how long it was. I'm going to go watch the movie. Now y'all got me wanting to watch that movie on the weekend, right? But once he had that in his mind and he knew that if I could get this one person to say yes to me, and they said yes, and it changed his life. But you got to believe. And I'm like this. I only need one yes, one big speaking engagement, and people will know me all over the world. And I am speaking globally in June. Okay? I'll let y'all know more as it come up. But yeah, I am officially on it. I'm waiting for them to put out the flyers, and I will show y'all. Yes, it will be on the TV. It will be on the internet. It will be on podcasts, on the radio, and it will be, I thought she told me newspaper. I could be wrong, but I know it's going to be in 4 spaces. Definitely TV, social media. It's global and it's international. So let me tell y'all, this right here, y'all know me now. It's Elevate with Vern with the pom-pom. Y'all see me here. Soon it's going to be like, oh my goodness, we can't even get a hold of her because every time we turn around, she's in another place, another state, another country. Don't y'all let this scare tactic of no eggs, no food, no, don't let that scare you. Look what they did with COVID. They scared everybody. Some of us took the shot, some of us didn't. It was a scare tactic. Did it work? Yeah. People didn't know if they were going to live or die if they caught this. I caught it. It was bad, y'all. I thought literally I was going to die. The devil was in my ear, but God. God said, you shall surely live and not die. But the enemy will get in your ear. So as long as you know, hey, Shamira, as long as you know and you're speaking life, I shall live. This is why when people, and I'm gonna say this, it's not gross, but I just need you to hear me for a minute. There are people that get SHOT, right? We know this is the real world, right? And they're in the emergency room and they're bleeding out. And the first thing they say is what? What's the first thing they say? I need somebody dropping in the chat.
I'm going DIE.
Exactly. They're going to DIE. I'm going to DIE. But what about if they switch and said, I'm going to live through this. I want to live. I'm going to live. This nurse or doctor is going to save my life. They just shifted the trajectory of their body healing instead of DIEing. Come on, somebody. Do y'all hear me? When you stop and say that, hey, Jamal. Hey, Jamal. How you doing, boo? What's up? I'm awesome. How are you? Hey, Shay. How y'all doing? My California people in the building. What's up? Hey, Tasha. Listen, when you, hey, Princess Enchanted. Hi, sis. When you change your trajectory, we got 8 in the building. Thank y'all for being here. When you change the way that you speak, again, speak what you seek until you see what you said. And stop letting other people determine your life. Stop letting people say, oh, you were this and you were that. And you're I rebuke that in the mighty name of Jesus. You will not put that on me. I don't care who you are, mama, daddy, brother, sister, kid, parent, job. You will not put that on me. You got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
Anything and everything.
I can sell you the Brooklyn Bridge, baby. I'm in New York. You need a Brooklyn Bridge? Here, $50K. You can have this bridge. We know people like that, right? We know people that are gullible. And this is why it takes people like myself and Charlene and Slim and my girl here. I'm sorry, y'all. Did she leave out? I think she might have left out. Song and Step, right? This is why it takes people like us to tell people that don't know about how good God has been in our life. Y'all just heard Slim say he almost died twice. But God. Now you can take that. Hey, Jamal. You can take that and carry that load with you. But are you an eagle or are you a crow? Are you letting that crow dictate and determine? Listen, who you are, the crow cannot elevate to this level that we are going to. When you get that in your mind, nobody can stop you. You got teachers that will tell young black men, You'll never be nothing but a janitor or a basketball player. But I want to be a lawyer or a doctor or a scientist or airline pilot or what. Listen, but then you have those other teachers that tell you you can soar to the level of elevation and be whatever you want to be. Exactly. Who you going to listen to? There was a young boy who created, I can't think of his name, you guys can Google it, who created a sensor to go in the car for when parents leave their kids in the car. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was years back. You know, parents would leave their kids in the car and they would pass away from heat stroke and stuff like that, right? Because maybe they were busy in life and maybe it was the dad's turn to take it and the mom told the dad and the dad forgot that the child was in the back because it's off of dad's regular routine. Well, when they closed the door, this sensor would alarm, you left the baby in the back, right? The boy was 13, young black kid. That is one of the best inventions. There's a lot of great inventions, but that one was an awesome invention that he thought of at 13. Imagine if he didn't keep going with that. There would probably still be these children not here. So do you understand that you can make a difference? Not only in your own life, but in somebody else's life. Maybe your younger niece and nephew or your parent or your aunt, your uncle. There's a song by Pete Rock and CL Smooth. I run my own business like my Aunt Joyce. He had something to look up to, something to aspire to because his Aunt Joyce was a hairdresser and she was an entrepreneur. This was back in the Disney. This was what, at least 90s, 2000s, right? Maybe, I want to say 90s.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, maybe late 80s, 90s, right? Pete Rock and CL Smooth, yo, they from New York. And they was like, yo, I run my own business like my Aunt Joyce. And I'm like, yo, he saw that and now he wanted that. It's that simple sometimes. Man, y'all don't understand. By the power of Jesus, I rebuke that. You can come on. That's right, Geeky. That's right, Princess Enchanted. God has given us the power. God has given power to our tongue not to curse ourselves. Absolutely. Healing, switch words, power of sovereignty. Yes. 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 And that's for everyone. It's not just for me or Slim. It's for everybody. You can make a difference. You may not even know. I'm going to be transparent. What's up, Tasha? Yes, I remember that song. I'm from New York. Come on, Tasha. Listen, you literally, I remember one day someone messaged me and they was like, Vern, I made a video of you. Now I'm going to be straight up honest. I didn't know who they were. I'm going to be honest. At the time, I did not know. I was like, who is this? And I was like, oh, maybe I helped them with YouTube stuff. Because Slim will tell you, I used to always help people with YouTube, how, you know, the back of your channel and all these, right? And thank you, Jesus, that I have elevated from that. Not that I'm better, because I'll still help somebody, but I have elevated from that. I no longer focus on YouTube. I have a business outside in the real world. So, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I'm going to go look at it. The video was 20 minutes. First of all, I was like, 20 minutes. I'm going to be transparent. I was like, 20 minutes? What could you be saying in 20 minutes about YouTube? She was just on and on and on, giving me a thank you. I don't want to say a praise, but giving me a thank you of helping her through a hard time and helping. It's on my channel. It's on her channel. Her name is Love and Light Show. Love and Light Show. So go and check her out. And she said, you know, you helped me with the live. I was moving. I was going through something. But every morning or every afternoon, I would get on your live and I would hear you, you know, talking about God and how God can help me. And I'm like, blew me away because I literally was not expecting that. And it still happens till this day. I got a voicemail yesterday from someone who literally was like, you know, you're doing something so good and it's helping me and I appreciate you and, you know, keep up the good work and all this. And I'm like, this is nothing but God. It's nothing but God. If you could have something and you could be like, Lord, I need a sign, and you can give him a word or a color or a butterfly, whatever, right? And he will show y'all. I remember one day I was at my job that I just left, right? That I was just let go of. And it was cold up here. I'm in upstate New York. It's cold. And I was like, Lord, just give me a sign. Like, I don't know what's going on today. I don't feel myself like, oh, like what's going on? Give me a sign. I said, let me see a monarch butterfly. Now I told y'all it's cold. No lie, y'all. If y'all go back to my videos, y'all can hear me. I said this. I'm walking across the parking lot. It was like 3 football fields, like 3 big warehouses. And I was walking from building to building. And I got ready to go into the last building. And I had to find my badge to get in. As I stopped to look for my badge, all I see is something circling me, y'all. A monarch butterfly. Listen, your words have power.
Yeah.
It's not even about you. God is the ruler of everything. So what, that job let me go? God said, I got something else in store for you. Something better. Something to elevate you to the next level, because where you're going, I couldn't have went still there at the 9 to 5. He had to remove me because I wasn't going nowhere. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't leaving. I was good.
You good.
I got to pull you up out of it. I got to get you uncomfortable to trust me, to know that what I'm about to do for you, baby, is going to show you up, and you're going to make way more than what you were making there. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me.
She on that foundation, y'all. She on that godly foundation.
Love and Light Show. Yes, Love and Light Show. Yep.
Love
Chills,
you so
Holy
much,
Spirit.
girl.
Come on.
I'm getting ready to get on up out of here.
All right, sir.
Love and light. Blessings to everybody in the chat and everybody who is on Instagram, everybody who's on YouTube. I appreciate all y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Vern, you already know the vibes. You know how we get down with the get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hey, I can't wait to hear more about, you know what I'm saying, everything that you're getting ready to do, because like you just said, you wasn't about to leave that job. You know what I'm saying? You was cool with where you was at. You know, and if you could do other stuff, you could do other stuff. But that was what you considered the part of your foundation, until God said, hold on, it ain't. You got something else coming, baby. You got something else coming. Time to elevate. Love you, Vern.
I love you too. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping up. Y'all make sure you're following Slim. His information is in the chat. All right, brother. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, Tasha, if you like to come up, if you have a win, if you have something God has blessed you with, if you have been through something and you want to speak it, you are more than welcome to come up. While I'm waiting for her to tell me if she's able to, I don't know if she's at work or what, but if you're on YouTube and you want to come up, let me know. I'll drop the link. But let me tell y'all something. The God that we serve is majestic and mighty, and he loves you. He delights in blessing you. He delights in seeing you happy. There's no lack in the kingdom. Do you hear what I say? You got to understand, you have strength and power. Sometimes God takes us on a journey we didn't know we needed. You didn't know you needed that. But he has to pull that strength from inside of you so you can depend on him. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Let me tell you, he's a strong tower. We got 8 over here on YouTube and 2 on Instagram. We got 10 people in the building. Make sure you guys are thumbsing up and sharing the live out. So listen, think it not strange when God starts to do things for you, or people start to do things for you. You have to get in an intimate relationship with him. And I want to extend an invite to everyone in here. There's 10 people. Share this live out. If you're watching the replay, if you're just catching it, this is a thing that we have. It's called the Kingdom Warriors. We meet every Monday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern on my website, my Pensight website. It's absolutely free. Yes, it's free. If you like to donate, you can, but it's absolutely free. If you are looking for a community where you can laugh, cry, hear the word, hear from God, the alignment. So let me tell you what it's called. It's called the Kingdom Warriors, where alignment happens. If you are interested and you're on Instagram, just DM me and let me know you want to be a part of the group. If you're on YouTube, you can either go to Instagram and DM me, or you can message me on my email at info.elevatewithverne@gmail.com. If you want to go to Instagram, it's Elevate, ELEV, the number 8, and the word Verne, VERNE. I will drop it in the chat. But in the meantime, if anybody would like to come up, if you're on Instagram, you want to come up and talk about a win, something God has done for you, you have a testimony, you're more than welcome to come up. If you're here on YouTube, if you want to come up, come on up. Just let me know. Hey, Low Carb Queen. Hey, Pat, come on. Are you available to come up, Pastor Kim? Are you available? Because I know God did something in your life. Hey, James Money. How you doing, my friend? We're talking about the goodness of God and our mindset and shifting it no matter what is happening. And I am a witness and I am a testimony to show you what I'm going through. This is why I'm transparent. So you can see, wow, Vern went through that, but she still came up here smiling. She still came up here giving God the glory, even in that. Even in that. Okay, I'm going to drop the link. Because let me tell you, when you have been in a position or a career path for a long time, you get to the point of, wow, this has happened to me. How do I move on? How do I keep going? And this is when you have to pull on and ask God to give you the strength, because he will be your calm in the storm. James Money, if you like to come up, you're able to come up too. You're on YouTube or Instagram and you're able to come up, please do. I would love to hear from you, because I know I can't be the only one that God is blessing. Share the live out for me. I would appreciate that. Share the live out for me. Come on up and tell of his goodness. And like I said, I love to brag on him. I love to tell you what he's doing in my life. I love to tell you how good he is. He actually surprised me yesterday. And once Pastor Kim get up here, I'll tell y'all about how God has moved even in this, right? And this is why you always see me smiling. Now, do I have sad days? Absolutely. I'm not even going to sit up here and tell you every day is woo-hoo-hoo. No. But I always find the good in any unfortunate situation that I'm going through. I'll say, okay, Lord, there's a testimony that's going to come out of this test. There's a testimony that's going to come out of this tribulation. There's a blessing and a promotion and a reward through all of this unfortunate mess. What's up, Jerry? How you doing? Welcome in, right? You have to understand and see the good in it all. Even though you're homeless, you could be telling somebody else about the goodness of God that maybe they didn't know, that they in the shelter, they never heard of God. They don't, what is this? Who is this God you speak of, right? Who is this God that you speak of? Right? People have said that. Who is this God that you speak of? How could you be happy in this mess? How could you be happy when you're going through a trial? How could you still smile when you don't have a job and you've been in this career for 20 years? But God, because the God that I serve is mighty. Hey, Glitz. Again, if you like to come up, please do. Just let me know. We got our sister, Pastor Kim, here. My girl,
Hey.
you know I love you. I don't know if you heard, but I lost my employment. I've been in this field for 19 years in HR, and I lost my position last Friday. And I'm like, but God is still on the throne.
I know that's
I still
right.
serve a mighty God.
I know that's right.
What God? Okay.
Listen, I know that's right.
Come on, sis. Introduce yourself. Let us know who you are.
Let me just say this. Hi, everybody. Vern, you know I love you. God bless you. Let me just say this. If you're going through some serious trials and tribulations, then that means that you are a threat to the devil. Period. Okay. Period. Because, honey,
baby.
the saints are going through, okay? They are going through on all levels, in all areas. I mean, I could tell you some things, but like you say, we keep our head up. We keep a smile on our face. We know that God is blessing. We know that he is in the midst, okay? And so I give glory and honor to praise. Let me just say, on all levels, it doesn't matter, okay? I'm gonna give you a small testimony if I can.
Come on, yes, please.
My husband was in a nursing home. He suffers from mental illness. And so he had been in a nursing home for the past 2 years. Now, mind you, again, a little bit of transparency. We had not been together, but we had been friends because of his alcoholism. We had been friends. And so, we would hang out and stuff until he got really sick, and that his alcoholism caused him to have memory loss, neuropathy, a whole bunch of stuff. But he ended up in a nursing home, and so I had, been trying to help him out and stuff like that. Well, he got kicked out of the nursing home. Exactly. He got kicked out of the nursing home, lost his uh some of his Medicaid that was paying for it. It was a total disaster. Okay? A total, when I tell you a total disaster. So at that point I had to bring him home. Brought him home. He was not taking his medication. He was not doing everything that he needed to do. It was just a horrendous thing. And because he wasn't taking like his anxiety and depression medication, he wasn't taking his pills and stuff. He was just acting just out of character, and he threatened to kill me. And he literally went to the kitchen to get a knife. And so I opened up I turned on my phone to start videotaping. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it's about to go down. Either Pastor gonna be on the news, or you know, something is about to happen. It's about, and I mean, this. I'm sharing this with you. I don't know if you'll keep all of this on or not, but I'm
Yeah.
just letting you know how much the saints are going through. Mind you, I'm getting ready to reopen my church, in a tangible building. So I'm like, God, what is happening? What is happening? So I started writing people, emailing people, because they just abruptly, canceled his Medicaid. When they sent him out of the nursing home, his sugar was at 575. Okay, exactly. Yes. So I told them, I emailed them, like, y'all put him in harm's way. He has to have insulin 3 times a day. The nice nurse gave me the insulin that he had. They gave me no prescriptions, nothing. When I tell you, it was a disaster.
He
Make a
got
long
stressed
story.
out.
Listen, yes, honey, the saints are going through. If you going through, you are a threat to the devil.
Woo!
Period. So,
He a
long
threat,
story
y'all.
short, I prayed. I got my prayer warriors on the line and start praying, fasting. Do what you do to get to God on my behalf. And in a month's time, in 2 days, less than a month, because I had to call the hospital, I had to call the police and everything, when I was threatened. So they put him in the hospital. And make a long story short, they reinstated his Medicaid, and they're putting him back in the nursing home where he belongs. But honey, that was a month out of my life that I could have done without. Okay, because honey, when I tell you I was going through, I felt like this is no lie, Vern. I felt like I was about to lose my mind. I hadn't felt that bad since my mother passed away over 20 years ago. That's how much I was going through with him not being able mentally to comply with what he needed to do. But honey, God saw me through, okay? He saw through the entire thing. So I give him glory and honor. That's just one victory. I ain't gonna take up all the time, but let me tell you something.
Listen, you can go. Listen, if you appreciate the little, he will make you ruler over much. I know I'm saying that wrong, but you get what I'm saying. And that's the thing. Even though I lost my job, I'm still like, Lord, I trust you. Lord, you are
Exactly.
still great. Lord, you are still on the throne. Lord, you are still the Father. And I trust you. I'm
Exactly.
going to stand beside him. I'm going to
Exactly.
stand beside him. I'm serious, man. When I say this, if you're ever in something, first of all, get on your knees and pray if you're ever going through something. But let me tell you, prayer changes things, but you got to have now faith.
Yes. Without faith,
You
it's
have,
impossible to please him. You
it's
gotta have faith.
impossible.
God wants to show up and show out for us. We're too busy going by what we see. When the Bible clearly says you need to hear the voice of God. You're not going to see the voice. You need to hear the voice of God. So if you're going by what you see, you out of order. Not you, but period, people in
Yeah.
general. You got to go. If I would have went by what I saw, Like I said, I could have been in jail. I could have lost my mind, the whole 9 yards. I had to go by the voice of God. Lord, I know you're going to see me through this. You will never leave me or
Come on,
forsake
what you got
me.
to say over here on Instagram? Are y'all hearing this? Drop something in the chat, because listen, this is when you have to pull on that faith when it looks like it's going to be the end. We just talked about when someone is getting ready to pass on and they were taken out in a SHOT way, right? From violence. And they're in the hospital. If you keep saying, I'm going to DIE, you are. But what about if you said, I'm going to live? I want to live. Lord, I hear you, Lord. If you just change, listen, death and life
you got
is
that
in the
right.
power of the tongue.
And it's
listen, this is what.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, and it's so powerful. In the book of Hebrews, it said that people died in faith. That means that they were believing God for things until the day they died. So it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Trust
believe
him.
God. You got to trust him. What is this hairdo I got going on here?
Him. And this is one thing. If you're in that situation and you're on your knees and you're praying, but you still feel like your prayers are not getting answered, stop it, because your prayers are getting answered. God hears your prayers. And I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me. This happened yesterday. So my tax guy is an older gentleman, and he's no longer taking on clients. So he has shifted all of his clients over to another guy, except for like investment clients, which I get. I totally get. He sent us a letter back in November. Tax time. I'm looking for his number. Can't find it. I'm like, I know his number is in my phone. Y'all, not in my phone. I'm looking for the new person. Hey, honey love, that he sent me. Can't find him. I said, Lord, help me. I said, Father God, I know I have received the letter. Father God, I can't find the letter. Father God, I trust you that I will find this letter. I'm looking in bags. I'm looking in the safe. I'm looking in the china cabinet. Yes, I'm old school. Don't play with me. Yes, I still keep stuff in my china cabinet. Look, don't judge me. And God said, go upstairs and look in the tax papers. So I'm looking, it's not there. So I got the tax papers in an envelope. Not there, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I went like this. Envelope laying like, I started screaming. I was like, Lord,
He will fix it.
Listen, he hears your prayers. It's little things.
He does. Yes, he does.
Little things. I don't have it with me, but I was looking for some chapstick, and I had to use my husband's, and I'm like, I know I have a brand new one. Looked in the drawers, looked in the little stuff where you keep like the cough drops and all that. So maybe it went in that bag by accident. I'm looking in my makeup bag. Can't find it. 2 days. I pulled my vision board and I put it in my bedroom because my daughter moved back in. So I got it. It was another room. So that's a whole nother story. So I said, let me pull my vision board because I need to see it, right? We need to have something. My vision board, y'all, is literally right here. I'm looking at it. God said, go over there. And I'm like, go over by the vision board. Ain't nothing over there. I go over there. I look down, y'all, brand new tube of Vaseline chapstick. I said, thank you. It's that simple. Like, for real, y'all. Like, he hears your prayers.
Yes, he does.
Little as you only got $10 in the bank, but you got to get food for your family. He will stretch that $10 and you will still have it. You go to the store, somebody will buy it. Somebody will send you a gift card and you still got that $10. This is how the Father that I serve works.
He works now. He does.
The blood still works.
Yes, it does.
The blood still works, and people don't understand this power. When you know that you have God on the inside, no matter that they talked about you, they sabotaged you, they lied on you, they drug your name, they disappointed you, they left, because man will always fail you.
Always.
But with God, all things are possible.
That's right. He never fails. Jesus never fails. My God.
Come on, sister. Come on, Pastor.
He never fails. Jesus. The songwriter said, heaven and earth will pass away, but Jesus never fails. He never fails. And I'm grateful to him. I'm humbled by his presence every time. Like you say, you know, it's a whole universe out here. But when you pray, God will answer your prayer. That is That is magnificent. That is humbling. And that ought to let us know to just trust him even the more. Even the
Yes.
more. With the big things, the little things. The Bible
And
says,
in
pray
between.
without ceasing. Acknowledge him in all your ways, and he will direct your path. So, he's got a better job for you. He may
Oh
have you
yeah.
doing entrepreneurship. You don't listen. There's no limit. You know what I
And
mean?
leaning
There is
not on your
no
own
limit.
understanding, right? Like
Yes.
depending and trusting God. I want to show you this video. Keep talking, Pastor Kim, because when you lean on him and get your raggedy hands off of it, because you gonna mess it up, and you say, Lord, I give this to you. It says, cast your cares on him. He will make your
Absolutely.
yoke like he's a burden bearer. Let me tell you, he fights every battle and win. And we have to understand when we let it go and we give it to God, we can't go back and pick it up.
Amen. Cannot do it. Listen, you cannot do it.
Come on. Come on.
You can't do it. I'm just gonna
Cannot.
say I'm
I want to show
always
you
grateful.
this.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off there. Like, you want to show a video?
No, I want you to get on.
Oh, okay. Listen, they gonna think I'm trying
But
to
how you been? What's going on with you? Let me know.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to do the YouTube thing, and I'm excited about, like I say, relaunching the church. We're reopening, relaunching, and so God is doing some great things with that, and I'm just excited about that. Again, the devil tried to throw a wrench in that. The first place that we were going to rent, they changed their mind, and so we had to get out there and find another place, and it ended up being cheaper. So I'm just grateful to God. I don't have any complaints because he always shows up and shows out for me. People call it favor. Yeah, favor ain't fair, all of that. But guess what? You got to have that relationship with God. And if you have a relationship with him, then you don't only have to call him when you're in distress, You know how somebody
Call
call
him
you and you be like,
anytime.
what you want? What you want? Because if you calling me, I know you want something. No, you don't have to have that kind of relationship with God. You know what I mean? Some people that call you, they want something already. But no,
What you want?
I
Slot machine.
you got to be able to, have that relationship where you can come boldly to the throne of grace, where you can worship, where you could just be in connection with him. And I'm grateful
I
for
want
that.
you to tell me a little bit about your pages, but listen at this, y'all. I'm gonna turn this up.
I want to see how funny God is. I just got home. This sign ain't been here this whole time. But let me just show you how funny God is. Because I asked God for a word, and he said, I give you a word, all right. Hold on. I'm going to get you for that. Y'all want to see how funny God is?
So she asked God for a sign, and the sign said, I'm going to read it to y'all. The sign says, obey. OBEY in big capital letters, Jesus teachings. And she said she kept asking God for a sign. And listen, he's funny like that. You can say, like I told you about the butterfly. I'm telling y'all, when y'all talk to him, when you have that intimate, meaning just you and him, you forsake all others, spouse, kids, job, everything. And you give him his time. You make room for him. Make room for you to do whatever you want to, Lord. I will make room for you. When you make room for him, baby, he delights in blessing you.
Exactly. I was just teaching on David, and I was reading in the scripture, because people always say David is a man after God's own heart. And in the book of Acts, I believe it's the 13th chapter, it says that David was a man after God's own heart, because the Lord said, David will do whatever I tell him to do. I said, woo, my God. He will do what. That's why he was a man after God's own heart, because God knew he's going to do whatever I tell him to do. And I don't know about anybody else, but I had to ask myself that question. Will I do, number one, whatever God tells me to do? And if I say yes, how long is it going to take me to do whatever?
Well, you know he ain't going to tell you that.
No, I'm asking myself that question. Like, okay, how many questions am I going to give God before I finally yield to say, okay, God? But yeah, that was deep. A man after God's own heart, but that was because he would do whatever God wanted him to do. And we know David made some mistakes. He wasn't perfect, none of that. And he had opposition. People don't understand faith means opposition. The only way you can
Come
have
on.
great faith is when you face some type of opposition and you have to make a decision to trust God. So faith means that you're going to be, a lot of times people are like, well, I believe God for a new car, and I believe God for a new house, and I believe God for this, and I believe God. But if you haven't faith, that means in the middle of the car dealer saying, no, your credit isn't good enough. No, you can't get this house. Then
But
that
God.
means you have to have great faith to say, well, God, I know that there's another way. And I'm not going to tell you how it's going to happen, God. I'm going to wait until you allow it to happen for me.
And you got to do the work, because faith without works is dead. You can't say you want a car, but you ain't went and got your license. You ain't even studied for the test. Like, you still have to do your part. He's not going to just give it to you because you ask. Don't get me wrong, he will, but you still have to do the work. And people think that he's a slot machine. He's not a genie. So I wanted to say this too. I think I just put up a post on Facebook and Instagram, and I said, you know, I'm going through this, but I'm not asking God to bring me through this. I'm asking God to walk with me through it. Like, when I'm in here, Lord, be with me, because I don't need him to take me out of it, because I know he's going to bring me out of it. Help me to go through it. And see, people always say, oh, I'm in this trial, Lord, just get me out of here. No, because there's a lesson. I've been in business 5 years. This is my 5th layoff from a major corporation. I'll be married 25 years in April. So I said, these 5, God is up to something. And I'm glad you mentioned David, because in my Kingdom Warriors group on Mondays that we meet, we're getting ready to study Job. And I was reading it, and it said, God told the devil, have you considered my son Job? Have you considered Job? Because he, like you said, he knew David was gonna do. Have you considered Job? Because, you know, listen, Job done lost everything. Job, my boy, okay?
Yes.
Amen.
Yes. And like you said, God knew. God knew that he was gonna stand up for him. You know, that he was gonna be all right no matter what. You know what I mean?
Period.
Period. I find,
it's like David with Goliath.
You know what I find funny with Job? There was 2 things, but one of the things I found funny was, you know, Job lost everything. This is, God is something else with God and covenant relationships, because Job lost. We know that he lost everything, including his children. But the only thing he didn't lose was what? He didn't lose his wife. He didn't get to get a new wife. He had children. He had more children, but he had to keep that. And she was the one who told him to curse God and die. But he still had to keep her. I said, okay, God, you're funny.
Yeah, he is funny. You know, God is funny because he wants to be able to trust you with it all.
Yeah.
He wants to be able to trust you with it all. And like you said, would you do anything for him? Hey, Gaia, would you do anything for him? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be transparent. And then I'm going to tell you about the Kingdom Warriors. I'm going to be transparent. I had said, Lord, you know, I want to be here for you. I want to do what you want me to do. I want everything God wants for me. So this job was in the way. And when I think about it, it was in the way because what he wants me to do, I can't do in that 9 to 5. So he had to remove me because I wasn't going nowhere. I'm going to tell you, I liked it. I wasn't. But he said, watch this. So now that he removed it, now he's saying, what you going to do? Who you going to call?
You already know. You already know.
And he warned me a few months ago, back in November. He said, start taking your stuff home. And I'm like, what? But, you know, we got to be obedient. So I started taking like my big pictures home and yeah, whatever. You know, okay, Lord, you want me to clean my office, right? My thinking, lean not on your own. And then he said, a week after Thanksgiving, you're not going to be at this job in 6 to 8 weeks. I said, what? I'm not going to be at this job in 6 to 8 weeks. Well, why not? I'm not looking for no job. Nobody's calling me. January 14th, I got my letter. Today's your, we are eliminating your position. Your last day will be the 24th. My last day was January 24th, 6 to 8 weeks from when he told me. Y'all got to understand, don't play with him.
Oh, I know.
But you got to be obedient. So when I was ready to leave, I didn't have that much stuff to take home because everything was gone. I had already cleaned it out. But see, that's how he He is when you put your faith and you trust him.
I know that's right.
He will open up wells of opportunities. He will open up opportunities you didn't even think about.
I know that's right. Take the limits off. Take the limits
So
off. When we stop telling God how to bless us, he'll go ahead on and bless us.
come on. Say that one more time to the people in the back.
When we stop telling God how to bless us, he'll go ahead on and bless us, because the old folks used to say that song, any way you bless me, Lord, I'll be satisfied. We want to tell God how to bless us. This is what I want. This is where I want it to come from. Da, 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 da. And I hear people say, be specific in your prayer. Well, you should be specific. You should be specific in the what you want, not the how you want. Leave the how up to God. Leave
Thank
the
you.
how.
And I say, don't worry about the win, WHEN. Be
Mm-hmm.
prepared for the win, the WIN, because in the win, WIN, you got to give him the glory.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I like that.
You got to give him, and I still tell him, thank you, Lord, for removing me from that job, because I know that you have something more in store. You have something
Absolutely
better. In my mind, I'm like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this. But he said, just be patient.
Yes.
Because we want everything instant, microwave. But he said, be patient. Even my husband is like, take your time. Don't rush to go back to work. And I said, but I'm so not antsy, but I'm a working girl. I love to work. And God said, you are working for me.
And that's a blessing. I mean, that's a blessing that your husband is giving you that confidence and that security. You know what I mean? Because everybody don't have that. So that's a blessing.
Yeah. God said, yeah, you're working for me.
Mm-hmm.
There's no time limit or constraint, because now if I want you to go to Florida on a Tuesday,
you can go. Yeah.
Hello? Because he's a provider, isn't he? He's a way maker, isn't he? He's a promise keeper, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, when I tell you that I am at peace where I'm at.
A peace that surpasses all understanding, sis.
Come on, Pastor Kim.
Don't nobody know. Can't nobody understand why she ain't upset. Because you got that peace.
I told my friend the other night, what's today? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I told her last night, I said, girl, I slept so good. I said, I didn't get up. It was 9 a.m. Husband gone to work and everything. He didn't even wake me up. He said, well, you were sleeping so good. When I tell you I slept good. She said, when the last time you got a good night's sleep? I said, I really couldn't even remember. But when I tell you, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I was waking up drooling. I was in that good sleep. Y'all, I had on my bonnet. I was like, oh, what time is it? I never slept. 9 o'clock is late for me. I'm an early bird. So I'm up like 5 o'clock, 4:30, 9 o'clock.
That's a blessing.
And I didn't miss nothing. I wasn't late for work. Y'all got to understand, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he does.
He's going to work it out for your good.
He does.
So tell us a little bit about what you got going on so people can follow you and check you out. Uh-oh, did you freeze? Did I freeze? Can anybody see Pastor Kim?
I've just started taking Mounjaro. So I'm trying to, just talk about that and trying to eat right and stuff like that. And then, of course, on the church side, the Pastor Kim's Quarter side, I'm just trying to move that strictly into just ministry. I was doing a lot of other vlogs, but I'm just moving that strictly into ministry, doing the daily word. Right now on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock, I do a live Bible study, and we're in the book of John. We're going through Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, but not necessarily in that
order. Is this on YouTube?
That's on YouTube.
Okay, I gotta put you on the calendar.
Everything
Tuesday at 8.
Yeah, Tuesday at 8. And so we're going to go through the Gospels. Like I said, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. But I started in the book of John because that's the introduction of Jesus. People need to be reintroduced and know exactly who he is, especially in this day and time with everything that's going on. They need to know who Jesus is. I ain't worried about who he is.
Come on.
I need to know who Jesus is, okay? And I need to be reminded about who he is.
Because Jesus is still the ruler of the world.
Yes, he is.
The world. It's a big difference than the 52 states.
Yes,
he's the ruler of the world.
Yes, he is. Glory be to God.
We know and stand on the faith of God.
Yes.
I don't know if you were on here before, but Slim Jim was saying that. He said, when you are rooted in Christ and anchored, you don't worry about everything else that's going around. And I don't.
Yeah, we ought to be thriving in this season, not just surviving. We ought to be thriving in this season. It just brings back so many memories of old when I was a kid. All those songs, the old folks used to sing that song, "How I Got Over." How I got over. My soul looked back and wonder.
My song is "The Grace of God." It was by the grace of God, because let me tell you, by the grace. Pastor Kim, hold on. Geeky Girl said, God told me that also, and he told me that my money, when I was calculating listen, you better pay your tithes. And people try to put, some Christians try to put Christians in a pocket hole. Oh, you gotta give 10%. You should give more. If you can only give $2, God sees that, and he knows that you're trying. He knows this. I don't give $100 every time I pay my tithes. I want to, but especially now, I'm like, Lord, if I could, I would. And there's sometimes when I'm like, you know what, Lord, I trust you here.
That's what
he does. He come back and multiply it and add to it.
People who are not even Christians follow the principle of tithing, the principle of giving. He said, try me and see if I will not pour you out a blessing that you have not room enough to receive. He said,
don't make me run.
He said, look, try me. You ever tell somebody, go ahead, try me if you want to. Jesus said, try me. You cannot beat God giving, period. 10 cents for every dollar. That's what God is asking for what he gave you. He gave you the job, and all he's asking for is for you to give him back 10 cents for every dollar, period. Now, listen, people had their ups and downs and their moments, but I learned a long time ago, because I was born and raised in church. So I used to feel like, well, the church don't need my money. But honey, when you start getting them holes in your pockets, like the Bible say, you will. This was before my pastorship, all of that. You will learn how to give. And once I learned about giving, and once I learned you can't beat God giving, let me tell you something. You cannot beat God giving. You just can't.
And what he say? I never seen my seed forsaken or begging for bread.
Never seen the righteous forsaken. If you try to I dare you. Anybody on this live, I dare you to try to outgive God. He said, try me. I'll pour you out a blessing you have not room enough to receive. You can give yourself out of debt. You can give your way. It's a difference between a preacher bleeding you dry for your money and you sowing a seed and connecting to a word. You know what I mean? If you sow, that's what you have to be tangible. You have your tangible seed to sow and connect to the word of God, period. You can't beat. There's just no way. You can't. And it's a fundamental principle, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge.
It gratefully and happily, and not, I can't. Just do it. If you say, I want to give 100, but I can only give 10, give the 10 happily, because he's
pay your tithes first
and multiply it.
Yeah, listen, for every $100 you get, you're giving God $10. Come on, people. Every $100 he gives. And don't argue about net or gross or all of that. Don't get into those type of arguments. If you want to give by your net, what actually goes in your bank, then you give by your net.
That's right.
But listen, in the New Testament, Ananias and Sapphira, they lied.
They lied,
okay? And he gave each one of them opportunities separately. And he simply asked them a question. How much did you make? How much did you get off of this? And they lied. So, it's a process. I just was talking to not too long ago, my leadership team, and I was saying, look, if you're gonna be on the leadership team, you gotta tithe. Period, point blank, you gotta tithe. You listen, your time, your talent, and your treasure. Your time, your talent, and your tithe, which is your treasure. Your time, your talent, and your treasure. You got to give God, if not all three, you need to start with the tithe, but you got to give him time, talent, and treasure. Period, point blank. Now, if you like the widow's mite and you don't have it, then be there. Show up.
Yes. Geeky Girl said, I no longer worry about my money. God has continued to provide. Absolutely. Let me read.
That's right.
Let me read Honey Love.
You done got me preaching, Vern. Let me get
That's
off.
okay. Hold on. That's what I want. Honey Love said, that's where God has me right now. They let me go on my job last year, June 4th. I remember. And God has told me not to go look for a job. I'm able to be there for my kids and grandkids. Absolutely. And we got to understand, he is our great provider, and he will make a way, and he loves us so much. He delights in blessing you. But when you do right,
he wants to bless some of us by the works of our hands, the works of your hands. You know, whatever you put your hands to, God will bless. God's been telling me to do a couple things, and I'm like, Lord, but I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. You know, you just got to keep trying until something happens. You know what I mean? But the works of your hands, God will bless the works of your hands. For real, for real.
He loves a cheerful. Listen, he is so amazing. Like when you let go and let God and give it to him. Okay, Instagram, it's getting ready to cut me off. I'm not going to come back on Instagram. So if you want to come over to YouTube, come over to YouTube, because it did this a minute ago. I don't know why it only gives me an hour. But let me tell you, you're right. He blesses you by the works of your hand. And when you do it happily and you bless others, like I always say, I'm so blessed to be a blessing. Even without a job, I'm still blessing others. And I was like, Lord, wow, look at what he can do for you.
Yeah, that's the Bible. It's better to give than to receive.
She said, I've been a stay-at-home mom for 19 years and God has never failed. Listen.
Oh, that's wonderful.
He said there's no lack in the kingdom.
That's
wonderful. And that don't even mean money. It could mean people just giving you a word saying, thank you for helping me. That's a blessing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no lack. That's a blessing.
No lack. And he is such a faithful God. He's such a faithful God. Like, I love how he shows up and shows out. Yes. I started my Kingdom Warriors group with 2-3 people, and now we at like 14 strong, like on a regular. And I'm just like,
that's a blessing.
I'm happy for the 14. I know people like, oh, that ain't that many.
No, that's a blessing.
I'm happy with every Monday they show up faithfully. And we talk about God. We give him the glory. We cry. We laugh. We pray. Oh my God, thank you. I'm getting emotional because he shows up, and it's so much alignment in the class. Like I might say, I'm talking about the scripture, and somebody be like, I just read it. I said, this is God, because how did I know you would read that? I didn't know.
Yes, that's a blessing.
It's the Kingdom Warriors where alignment happens.
That's a blessing.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
You better do what God wants you to do.
Listen, when it's obedience is better than sacrifice.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be honest, I was not gonna leave this job. I liked what I did. I miss my employees. I do. I miss my employees. But God says, since you don't want to leave, I'm gonna take it from you.
Oh, I done seen it happen before, for real. I done seen that happen before.
But he still won't see his righteous forsaken.
No.
No begging for bread.
He just like, elevating you to the next level. Elevate with verse.
I'm gonna take a clip of this. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what he's doing. He's elevating, and oh man, wow. God is definitely I'm so excited to be a woman servant of God, and he's just doing miraculous thing. I'm actually was asked to speak at a local school. It's called Citizenship Academy, and it's a thing called 28 Speakers in 28 Days for Black History Month.
Oh, that's
so wonderful. When they messaged me, I was laid off on my last day of work was the 24th. They called me that Monday. They emailed me, and I said, I would love to do it. I said, but unfortunately, I no longer work at the company and Nintendo. I said, I just was laid off, blah 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 blah. And they said, I said, but do you still want me to come? I'm an entrepreneur. I can talk about that. And before I could, in my opinion, I say that before I could hit send, she done messaged me back saying, yeah, so I will be speaking there. So I'm like, this is a blessing. Like, God has literally still been doing what he said he would do.
Absolutely.
He will do what he said he would do, for he's a man that cannot lie. His word does not come back void.
He is. Listen, he's faithful. He is faithful. I'm grateful because he is faithful for sure.
Isn't he?
For sure.
Isn't he?
I'm going to jump off. I got an appointment at 4
Okay.
o'clock. I love you, and I
Love you too.
appreciate you. God bless everyone.
Okay. Bye-bye. Don't forget, y'all, go check her out on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube, on her channel, Pastor Kim's Corner. I want to thank everyone that popped in. Lisa J. Stocks, Geeky Girls. I know it was somebody else. Official Coco, thank you for stopping in. We had a couple of other people come in. I appreciate you all. If I missed you, Low Carb Queen, James Money, Slim Jim, Princess Enchanted, everybody that came in, I appreciate you on YouTube and on Instagram. CRP Films, all of you guys, I thank you. Legendary Beauty, Charlene Heal, you guys, Tuber Chat, my YouTube, my YouTube BFF, who I've met in person up in Canada. I just thank God for, hold on, let me. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys for all coming in. So I go live on Mondays through Friday at 7 a.m. on Instagram also and YouTube, and at noon. Please come over and join me. So let me tell you guys about the Kingdom Warriors, and then we're going to be out of here. The Kingdom Warriors meet at 7 p.m. Eastern on Monday evenings on my website. My Pensight website is in the description of this video. It's an absolutely free class. If you're looking for a community to join, where you laugh, you cry, you pray, we play Bible games, and we do all of that, you are more than welcome to come over with us. It is so good. It's called the Kingdom Warriors, where alignment happens. So come and join us. If you can't find it, DM me or email me. All the information is in the description of this live. Just go to my Pensight website and look for Kingdom Warriors, okay? And then we're having a Kingdom Business Seminar on Saturday, 2 at 2 p.m. It is a small fee to attend, but go and if you're really serious about attending, DM me and I will give you a discount code, okay? DM me on Instagram or either DM me via email and I will give you a discount code. But you need to be here if you're an entrepreneur, you're considering entrepreneurship. We have 6 amazing speakers that will be bringing you a lot of information about being an entrepreneur, especially through the kingdom, praying over your business. Are you having a business where you are being loyal to your customers, right? Are you honest in lending? All of these great things. Are you taking care of yourself? All of this stuff. What do you feel when you don't make, a sale? How do you feel? So it's going to be a gamut of different things. So if that sounds like something interesting to you too, that is the Kingdom Business Seminar. Okay. So again, y'all, I thank you all. Hey, Mocha, I'm getting ready to get off, sissy. I thank you all for stopping over. Mocha is a warrior. Mocha's a warrior. Yes, she's there. And we have, like I said, we have a group of about 13 or 14. It's awesome. I am going to put up a video, I think, on YouTube and just show y'all what we do. Not what we do, but show y'all the screenshots of how many it is. And it is such a blessing. And I thank God. And God is just amazing. And he's moving mountains. So you guys remember that today is a good day to have a great day. Never stop dreaming. Stay prayed up. Be kind to one another. Pay it forward. Remember, I love you, but God loves you more. And go out there and spread love and spread light. I love y'all. Have an amazing day, everybody. Love y'all. Love and light.